Hello everyone, and welcome. You probably just heard me saying Control 9 because I forgot my command to start the recording. Whoops, been a while. Welcome back to NR for the Pocono races. I'm pretty sure I called this race the Long Pond 250. It's double the length of what the truck race was that I done about 15 weeks ago. Anyways, TJ Lauder on pole, Jake Scarborough second, Dylan Thomas third, Gavin York fourth, Dylan Thacker fifth, Wilson Hunt sixth, James Fitzpatrick in seventh. Okay, I'm stupid. I don't know why I act like that was a big deal. Well, I mean it is, but you get my point. I don't know why I took a minute to say it. Chase Hansen in eighth, Jack Seacrest in ninth, and Jonathan Jurgensmeyer in 10th. Let's get this thing rolling on all four, shall we? It took me a minute to get through the intro. Pace cars in, and we're coming to the green flag here in Pocono for 40 laps. We're going to act like it's longer than that. Anyways, green flag. Lauder doesn't get a huge jump, but gets a decent one. Still has Scarborough to his outside heading into turn number 1. But he will clear everybody sliding up the track, though. We have got it already 3 wide. We might have it 3 wide for the lead. Contact for the lead. Oh, and a wreck for the lead. On lap 1, Lauder goes around. He's going to hit the inside wall. Oh, man. From hero to zero in a matter of moments. Oh, they're wrecking again. Logan Scarborough, or no, not Scarborough, excuse me. Logan Cribb is around. And he's looking like he's going to be done for. Up front, we got Gavin York out front. Looking to the inside is Wilson Hunt as they head off the final corner to come back to the yellow flag. Who will be the leader? Gavin York's going to have it at the line. Man, what did we just witness? Carnage at Pocono on lap 1 times 2. We had multiple cars get involved in something. That is wild. You don't normally see that. So, we need to digest this. Dylan Thomas just gets into the 95 and spins them around and collects Dylan Thacker. That's some league racing type shit right there. I think Thacker and Thomas will come out of this okay. But Thacker might have some pretty bad right front damage, honestly. But I think Dylan Thomas and them will be okay. I think everyone involved in that incident will be just fine. It's just a matter of and then you see right here in the middle of your screen. Okay. I see. And my FPS is apparently I might be camping. The 35, I believe, was the other car involved in that Tamho. I think he has some decent damage from this. Logan Cribb gets spun after the 19 gets in the wall, and then Logan Cribb comes down the track and gets hit by the 35. And Logan Cribb's actually done for. I don't know if you've seen the smoke, but he, okay, come on now. I think the 35's damage might be worse than what we had originally anticipated because, well, maybe not. I know I saw Dylan Thomas be right up there with the pack, even after spinning, but I guess that isn't too much of a surprise. Man, poor Logan Cribb. He barely spun. Honestly, he would. Whoa! Oh my goodness! See what happened to the 32 into the corner there? It looked like he just body slammed the 12. Whoa! What a save! Then, and then Logan Cribb just in a rough spot. Therefore, Logan Cribb got forced out by the 12. And that caused him to get up into the 19. And then, obviously, the spin. And, obviously, he's too damaged to be able to continue. See smoke immediately come out of the motor. So, I'm going to assume. Well, we don't have to assume. We know he's done for. And we'll go back to the lead. The spin from the lead. We'll go, let's take this view of it. I can't believe they done that this early. Okay. So Dylan Thomas doesn't get the greatest start, but then he gets a great run through 1 and 2. And then just drives up into Lauder and then just hooks him. Man, that's rough. That's not what you want to see happening. Honestly, though, none of these guys took all that hard of hits. They'll be in the back of the pack, but they'll be able to continue. 100%. We'll go back to the start of the race one more time. As you will see, right here, off of turn 1, just gets up into Louder, turns him down the back straightaway, and then it's on from there. I mean, they're spinning, and these two get going, but unfortunately for TJ Louder, he smacked the wall. He was able to keep going, but just unfortunately not. So the check up here actually allows Dylan Thomas to catch. If that would have stayed green, he probably would have caught back up. But man. What a chaotic start to the race here. Oh, what the? We're gonna ignore that. So it looks like some people pitted. I skipped a little too far ahead. Dang, yeah, some people really did pit. Gavin York must have pitted because, well, he's not a leader anymore. So looks like Wilson Hunt's gonna take the field back to the green flag. We're gonna ignore that we accidentally saw the green flag a little prematurely there. Hunt gonna lead over James Fitzpatrick and Jake Scarborough, who is on the outside pole to start this race, just behind them there. Green flag back out in the air. Now we're gonna see that shuffling for position down the straightaway before we get to the corner. Gonna be 3 wide heading into turn number 1. Will Sensing with a decent run on the inside. Can he make it last? Oh, Scarborough and the 24 get together. Are they still in it together? I can't tell. I think they're good. James Fitzpatrick gonna look to the inside of Wilson Hunt. He's got positioning on him heading to the tunnel turn. Might be all right. Oh, Hunt clipped the outside wall there off of the tunnel turn. Brandon Wilson moves up a spot. Here comes Milton Hunt. Hunt falling back to now the 6th position, trying to hang on. We saw this happen in the truck race as well. Hunt got up toward the front at one point, smacked the wall, and fell back a little bit, but ended up battling back to a top 5, so we'll see how it goes here. 3 wide into turn 1 again for 3rd. Oh, Milton Hunt up into the side of the 32, though. Oh, we got one wrecking. No yellow for it doesn't seem. Oh, a bunch of cars. Oh, I seen some cars hitting the wall back there. Oh, a big wreck. We got a big wreck. Oh, man, Dylan Thomas wanting to gain a bunch of his positions back, but he's going to be on the apron doing that. He's going to be on the Oni Rex. Oh, now I think Dylan Thomas might have some damage that we can talk about being pretty severe. Too aggressive too soon? I think so. And Dylan Thacker and, oh man, wow. A lot of cars involved. So the first car that I seen go around was the 54. So we'll check that out. Let's just go back a lap, shall we? No cautions are out at this point, so we go down the back stretch. And 54 gets a little wide, and he just gets turned. Similar to what happened to TJ Louder. Oh, is he going to be able to make the turn in the grass? Or is he going to go into the wall? It's got too much speed, and into the fence he's going to go. Couldn't get it turned back up onto the track in time. So, now, obviously the wreck. In the back straightaway, we don't need to see much more of this Logan Scarborough. We can tell what happened. Now this wreck happened for a long time. So off the corner, there's a stack up, and then the 97, I believe, turns the 2, and then it's just chaos. From Gavin York, early leader involved. Devin Garner in it. TJ Louder's in it. Let's see if we can count everyone involved. I really like this camera angle, though. So the 2, the 11, and the 97 so far. And I'm going to say, oh, I think that's the 34. They got it. The 99, the 18, the 45, the 14, the 00, the 88. Everyone there on that outside line. So about 4 or 5 more cars. I think Tamho actually. Nah, he was in it. He got collected up in it. Yeah, a lot of cars involved here. Dang. Okay. Well, take one more look at this. We should go on board with somebody. Let's go on board with Tamho. We'll see if he actually was involved. They're right. They're gonna be wrecking miles up ahead, but smoke blocks the track. You can't see anything. But he's not slowing down. So, he was barely involved. Was involved, but just barely. And you can also see the wreck up in front that we mentioned with Dylan Thomas. That was a very minor incident, though. I don't even know if that Dylan Thomas incident would have brought out the yellow under normal circumstances. Let's go back to the 2, though. We're gonna go at it from the helicopter camera and see what we can. Yeah, he just gets tight. Oh, maybe not. Oh, the 99 hooks the 97. See, we didn't see that originally. And so, yeah, and then the stack up ensues down the back straightaway. The 38 with some incredible wreck avoidance. Let's go on board with that 38 right there. And see what he saw through it, because this should be an interesting view. Holy crap. I believe he didn't get hit in any of that. Well, he was already involved in a wreck of that lap, but not the same incident. So I guess we'll start from the first incident then. We see him send the 54 around, so he's dropping like a rock now. Getting back up in line here. Luis Lopez is getting back in line here, trying to get back going, and then there's a wreck in front of him. He heads low. Oh my! Oh, yeah, he ends up being involved. Okay, so I didn't see that originally, but 38 ends up being involved as well after clipping the 00. Dang, I mean, other than that, though, up until the last second, I mean, at this point, you think he's 100% going to be involved, but the C's literally parked for him. We'll take you through here like this. Oh, we'll go slow motion. I think that'd be a better way of doing it than just doing it the frame by frame stuff. I mean, it's just doom and gloom, but the C's part right there. And then the 00 slides down. He's trying to stay out of the grass, so I kind of understand it. And then the steering looks like to be maybe broke at this point, and he loses it. So, and into the fence. Fortunate way to end that for the 38. Now we'll go to the 9. He's probably already wrecked at this point on the lap. Yeah, indeed. So I don't really understand the point of trying to gain all your positions back this way, but I mean, I get it. His teammate, which is wrecked right there in the 45. He's on the access road, and the 39 is down pretty low as well. He would have had room to slide up if it wasn't for the 39, but because of that 39 being where it was, the 61 and the 39 are now involved. I'd include those 3 honestly in the original wreck. It just was way further down. It was a side effect of this original wreck. Because in fairness to Dylan Thomas, he could come back up there, but he's just trying to keep it as straight as possible. And then there's nothing you can do at this point. So I'm not gonna put too much of that blame on Dylan Thomas, honestly. God, my chair is being a loud bastard. It's being annoying. Dang. I'm not that fat, I promise. But yeah, we got a lot of cars in the pits here. TJ Louder involved again, so that's unfortunate for him. I said they were okay, but that may not be the case anymore. So, oh, wrong driver. So now it's Alvin Tompkins out front. He will lead this field back to the green when we get there. And there it is. Green flag's back out in the air. I didn't skip too far that time. Pretty tame restart up front. If we look up here, the guy we talked about missing some wrecks, I don't think he's a lap down. I could be wrong, but yeah, no, Tamho is up toward the front here. Gavin York, who was also involved in that incident, is up here as well. So the damage Clearly not too bad on some of these guys. Oh, Chase Hansen against the wall pretty badly right there. Some of the damage on these cars, though, you can tell they're toward the back. Looks like the 38 is able to keep going, though, so that's good for him. As, it seems like we might be able to finally get stretched out a little bit here. As up front, Landon Spivey takes the lead from Alvin Tompkins, but that might change again soon as they're drafting down the front straightaway. Alvin trying to get back underneath Spivey, doing a decent job here. See if he's able to make this run work. We're already 15 minutes into this race. Almost 16, and oh, yep, as I mentioned, Alvin Tompkins going to get back to the inside of Landon Spivey here. Going to make it work. Oh, trouble in the back. That's James Fitzpatrick and Jonathan Powers. Can he save it? I believe he did. Oh, but they're wrecking up toward the front. Oh my goodness, we've got another huge crash into the corner. Well, I'm going to say Jonathan Powers did not end up saving it by the end of it. Oh, there's Jack Seacrest involved. Man, TJ Lauder in another one. Oh, Tam Ho. Tam Ho's in it. Well, I guess we'll start where everything started on the lap, because, I mean, that makes the most sense. This would have probably... I don't know if this would have brought out the yellow or not, to be honest. I think it probably would have. Oh. Was that next part of the wreck caused by Jonathan Powers? We'll have to check that out. Pretty light contact for the 16 here, though, so nothing too major. And then we're going to follow along. I don't think it was. I think it was started by Tam Ho, because... well, Tam Ho had slipped back, so... I don't know. Tam Ho had really slipped back, actually, so it could have been started by the 52. We'll have to see. It was not... Oh, wait, this is way early. Never mind. What a job to save that race car. Oh, Wilson Hunt got turned. Okay. I didn't even see that Wilson Hunt was involved originally, unfortunately. And the 52 is not able to avoid it, but was not the cause. So that's good. He did a hell of a job saving that race car. After man, look how sideways that thing is. And he just gets it back in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and then the 35 who we mentioned that was slipping back, and the 86 get involved. So that might be a reaction to the he just Hunt squeezes him, and then they wreck down low. Yep. So they wreck on further up the track. Honestly, these two guys involved here didn't even really get it that bad. That's pretty minor compared to what some of these guys got it on down the track here. The 97 and all them. We've seen who the 97 was involved in that last incident after being involved. That's Ethan Campbell Young, by the way. I may have said it was TJ Tillman earlier because I'm pretty sure that's who it is in Cup. But yeah, you see this wreck happen on further down the track, and this is where it gets bad. They get stacked up on the apron, and then the whole 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars get piled into it, and huge crash here. We'll take it in slow motion so you guys can see everyone involved. So obviously the 86 and the 35 and the 24. And then these guys are coming down the track, and then they wreck again. Man, the 28 got so close to being involved. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars involved. 9 now. 10, 11, 12. I'm going to say 12 cars, I believe. We going up the track. Yeah, the 13 right there got turned. That was the last car I see get turned in this incident. He was the furthest back, I believe, to be involved. Oh, so he clips the first one. Oh, the 54 was also involved there, so I guess that makes it... Oh, and then TJ Lauder gets the back of the 13. So I thought the 13 honestly hit harder, but honestly that was just rear contact that sent him around, so I don't know how bad the damage will be there. But look at Hunt slicing through all this traffic, trying to get back to the line. Didn't quite beat Lorenzo Vallejos to the line, though. I think the leader is still going to be Alvin. Alvin Tompkins, still your leader. So he's going to pit, though. So Excuse me. Oh, God. I'm dying here. Or I should say I'm unaliving, so YouTube doesn't get mad. Alright, well, apparently they're going to skip the caution for me. Alright, going back green this time, bye. Oh, I'm skipping further than screw that. It's off the final corner. Pace car is in. And we're heading back to the green here. I gotta fix the legal board too. Jake Scarborough will lead Jonathan Jurgensmeyer and Will Sensing to the green flag. Heading to turn number 1, still single file throughout almost the entire field. Maybe they're finally deciding to chill out, but Jurgensmeyer has the run on Scarborough. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there. Here comes Jurgensmeyer. Battle for the lead is on into the tunnel turn. Pretty clean through the tunnel turn compared to what we've had on some other laps. Oh, trouble in the back. The 38 goes around. Another yellow flag is going to come out with some cars that are already pretty beat up. Oh, Lorenzo Vallejos involved. I've seen the 00 involved. The 38, 00, 34. Oh, maybe the 86 of Wilson Hunt involved. Oh, the 13 in it again. The 97's in it. Oh, man. Oh, man, Lorenzo may have took a hell of a hit in that inside wall. Take one more good look at it. Oh, so, yeah, Lorenzo, hard hit there. Comes up into the 97, then gets spun, and, ooh, a hard hit to the inside wall there for Lorenzo Vallejos. I don't know, is that the same incident? Was that spun there the same incident? Yeah. Okay, weird. Just making sure there weren't more than one incident. Oh, flying Jared out of the race. Alright, whatever. Oh, well, okay. The agony, okay. Someone who I know is still in the race. Come on now. There we go. Fix my problem. Dang dumb. Caution was out, and now we're about to go back green, I think. I hope. I don't think I missed anything. I think I'm good. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer will lead Will Sensing and Joshua Estevao to the green flag. Green's back it in the air, and we're finally over halfway. 23 minutes in. So many cautions. If this was trucks, the race would actually already be over. So, cool. Will Sensing gonna get the run on Jonathan Jurgensmeyer through turn 1. Can he make it last? Side by side, dead even almost down the back straightaway. Sensing gets a nose out in front. Estevao's gonna go with Sensing through the tunnel turn. Oh, is Estevao gonna look to the inside of Sensing? And we're back under yellow. My goodness. Well, Gavin York riding the wall. Take a look at what he did. Okay, I think they're good. Looks like Jaden Oakley's destroyed. So is the 39 or Braden. Braden Escobar. Oh my God! The 61 is dead. What has happened here? So they wreck in front of the 61, and then he just decides to ride the wall. Oh. Well, they got RKO'd. So the first car was the 2, who I thought was out of the race. Let's see here. Hold on, give me a second. So TJ Carmack and Braden Esco have a similar incident to what Wilson Hunt and Ham Ho had. Oh my goodness, the 18 clipped it. So that the 61 piles in, and then the 99 RKOs the 61. 39. All right, well, let's take one more view of it. We'll do it from the 39's viewpoint. That way, in case I want to make a YouTube short out of this. have it from whichever angle I need it from. Yep, turned. Damage wasn't too bad at this point. Boom. Gets piled into. Now the damage on the 2 is destroyed, and then they get RKO'd. Alright. Well, these guys are done for. That's a moment and a half, I suppose. A lot of guys doing a lot of take a look at what they did. I don't know what's going on. Sounds like bum commentary. And Will's Sensing currently has the lead. I am so disappointed in these guys for not being able to not wreck. Coming back green here. Pace car's in. I kind of just want this freaking race to end. Green flag. Will Sensing gets a great jump over Joshua Estevao and Taylor Gerald. Heading to turn number 1. Oh, Milton Hunt blocking Jake and Sensing back there. Taylor Gerald with a strong run through turn 1. Whoa! Contact between Fords, the 66 and the 98 there. Got together off of turn 1 a little bit. I keep wanting to say turn 2, but that's turn 1. No turn 4 here, so. Could say it's 6 turns, I guess, but. 3 wide toward the back. Are we going to be able to keep it green? Oh my goodness. We're green. We're good. We kept it good for a lap. Dude, my chair is in agony right now. I am in misery. Anyways. I don't even know that's how that song goes. Will Sensing out front. Over Taylor Gerald and Brandon Wilson now, I believe, who moved in just behind him. Oh, that's Jake Scarborough. It indeed is Brandon Wilson. Brandon Wilson's only the 6th, so I couldn't exactly remember. But out front, continuing to lead, Will Sensing. Leading because he's out front. Day 1 commentary, I tell you what. The gap over Taylor Gerald not really shrinking, staying about the same. Taylor Gerald might have a little bit of a run through turns 3 and 4 here, though. Got to set it up for turns 1 and turns 2. Those seem to be your big passing zones. Hard to make anything happen in turn 3. At least not to be able to beat them before the start-finish line. As I was saying that, though, Taylor Gerald gets to run down into turn number 1. Looks to the inside of Will Sensing. And heads towards the front. What a pass. Clean pass. Executed very well by Taylor Gerald. Now, Brandon Wilson's going to try to make the same thing happen, but in the tunnel turn. But I don't think he's going to have position on the 32. So not going to be able to make that happen. But Jonathan Jurgensmeyer is going to be able to make something happen on the 10. Where Jake Scarborough moves up into the 4th spot. As Will Sensing is going to try and take his lead back. As we're going to have 10 laps to go here this time by. We actually have some green flag racing, which is freaking surprising. How long does it last, though? Brandon Wilson looking to the inside of the 32 once again this time. Seems to have him set up pretty well. Sensing it's pretty tight off the corner here. Looks like Jonathan Jurgensmeyer might have something to say about this. Looking to the inside of the 66 there. Still looking to the inside of the 66. I think he's finally going to decide to pull back in line. Nope, not quite. Jurgensmeyer still has his nose there. And they're going to be alright off of turn number 2 here. As Sensing falls back to the 4th spot. Now Jake Scarborough under contention with the other Sensing. So now it's Jake and Will Sensing both up into the top 5. Will's in 4th, Jake in 5th. Taylor Gerald continuing to be out front ever since taking the lead from Will Sensing. Sensing dropped back. Now we've got 2 Fords behind him, Brandon Wilson and Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. Down one of the straightaways. I don't want to say the long pond because I don't remember which one's which. I think that is long pond though because we're coming into the tunnel turn. Looks like Alvin Tompkins trying to take the 6th position away from Jake Scarborough. Scarborough slipping back here. about, looks like about 2 car lengths separating most drivers up toward the front here. Alvin Tompkins' attack on Jake Scarborough failed. Was not able to get by. A train here down the front straightaway at Pocono. The first battle in the field I saw was the 9 looking to the inside of Jake Scarborough here, so we have officially gone train racing. Brandon Wilson not looking like he's able to close much on Taylor Jarrell here. Taylor Jarrell may hang on, and yeah, again, I believe his first W of the season as Alvin Tompkins looks to the inside. Now I hit my table of Jake Scarborough again. Now we'll see if this works because it hasn't worked previously, but Alvin actually got it good positioning on Scarborough. This is going to cost him in the draft in the long run because they're side by side. Oh, no, Scarborough lifts and lets him clear into turn 1. Maybe looking for the crossover here. Indeed he is. So Jake Scarborough wants that 6th position back. Going to go back to the inside of Alvin Tompkins here. Side by side down the straight. I thought it was a good idea to have 2 covers here. Unbelievable. It's not like the racing's been terrible, I suppose. It's just a lot of wrecks. As, well, Jake Scarborough has taken the position back from Alvin Tompkins. Now the battle is on for the 8th position. Austin Everhart going to the inside of Joshua Estevao in the final corner. Dear God, the chair making it sound like I'm ripping ass. 5 laps to go here in Pocono. Or, no, probably 6, actually. Yeah, 6 laps to go here in Pocono. Looks like Austin Everhart's going to go to clear here, but I think Landon Spivey, his teammate of Austin Everhart, actually, is going to also go for this position. So, yeah, both of them are going to get by Joshua Estevao, dropping Estevao back to the 10th position. James Fitzpatrick might join in that battle. We saw James Fitzpatrick go around earlier, and he's back up into the top 10 now, so good for him. Or, sorry, I should say right outside the top 10 now, so. What was a bad day at one point, getting a little better here. Good recovery. As the battle looks like it's going to be here for 2nd soon, as Brandon Wilson can't keep up with Taylor Jarrell. And now Jonathan Jurgensmeyer is going to look to the inside. That's going to allow all those cars behind them to catch back up, though. So keep that in mind. Jurgensmeyer may have not actually had all that great a positioning on Brandon Wilson, so not quite able to get that pass done, but gonna have the run on this straightaway once again. Gonna look back to the inside. Like I said, that's gonna allow everyone else to close back in. Heck, I think they actually closed in on Taylor Jarrell there too. Maybe because of the way the draft is working, but oh, whoa! Brandon Wilson scrapes the wall off 2 there. Jurgensmeyer's gonna get by. Will Sensing wants to get by. Jake Scarborough wants his position in the top 10 back. He's looking to the inside of Jake and Sensing, who went extremely wide. I think, yeah, Scarborough clears there now. Alvin Tompkins wants that position. Unfortunately, the inside, not the greatest place to be in 3, in turn 3. No, there's no turn 4. In turn 3, so the 66 is able to stay ahead of the 32. But Jake and Sensing loses a few positions. But now Alvin Tompkins is going back to war on Jake Scarborough. Battle for the 5th position. Heading into that flatter tunnel turn. Now, Jake and Sensing has the inside on Jake Scarborough, heading to turn 3, which I think he'll have the position just solely because of where he was far enough ahead into the corner. He could just slide up in front of him. I don't think there's going to be no run big enough on that outside line for Jake Scarborough to stay ahead of the 31 there. Now, oh shit. Back up front. 22. He's caught the 1. Will it be Jurgensmeyer? Will it be Taylor Jarrell? Coming to 2 laps to go. Currently on 3 laps to go. More like 2.5 left though. Coming to the tunnel turn. Oh, Alvin Tompkins gonna look to the inside of Will Sensing here, trying to get up to the 4th spot. Tompkins gonna make a late race run for it. It's quite possible. The leaders aren't that far ahead. Jurgensmeyer has a little bit of a run on Taylor Jarrell here off the final corner, actually. Keep an eye on this. This is going to come down to it. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, Taylor Jarrell. Either one of these guys can win this race. Anyone here in the top 10 could. Anything can happen. Jurgensmeyer's going to look to the inside into turn 1, though. This could be the move for the win. Taylor Jarrell trying to hang on the outside is not the preferred position and gets a little bit tight. I believe Jurgensmeyer is clear. Jurgensmeyer is clear. Brandon Wilson has a run on the leaders now, though. Can he make a move? He's going to look to the inside of Taylor Jarrell. Great timing on that move. Can he get by Jurgensmeyer if they're there? But Jurgensmeyer's going to be able to get away because they're side by side behind him. Man, Jurgensmeyer's going to be able to get a big lead now. That's going to be enough, I believe. Unless some major mistake by Jurgensmeyer happens. Alvin Tompkins going to look to get up to the 3rd position. White flag for Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. We might be 3 wide into turn 1 here for 3rd. Jenkins Sensing with a heck of a run here late. Got by his brother and Jake Scarborough. Oh, the 5 and the 1. They're close. They might be a little bit of contact off the corner. No. Able to keep it clean. Here comes Jake Scarborough with a big run. To the back of Jenkins Sensing. Oh, they had to check up. Sensing a little tight here. Not able to do anything with Alvin Tompkins. Probably going to have to settle for 4th. Off the final corner. Off turn 3. There's no turn 4 here at Pocono. It's going to be Jonathan Jurgensmeyer collecting the W and winning at Pocono. I thought there may have been a wreck on the last lap, but I seem to be wrong. I thought I saw someone spin in the background, but didn't want to mention anything in case I didn't see it. Yeah, no wreck. No wreck here on the last lap. So, it's Jonathan Jurgensmeyer winning. P2 goes to Brandon Wilson. The 5, Alvin Tompkins, gets up to the 3rd position. Jenkins Sensing 4th. Jake Scarborough gets P5. P6 goes to Taylor Jarrell, who had a pretty large slip here on the last few laps. Same for the 32 of Will Sensing, who finished 7th. 8th goes to Landon Spivey. 9th goes to James Fitzpatrick, who had a heck of a recovery to get back up to the top 9, and finish up there in the top 10 after spinning at one point. And rounding out your top 10 is the 21 of Austin Eberhardt. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was almost a 40-minute race, so a lot of cautions. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace out.